When I moved into the neighborhood, I didn't expect to meet anyone special. I only planned to stay there for a few months. Quiet street, small houses, nothing exciting. But on my second day there, I met her. She was standing outside her house, trying to fix her mailbox. The mailbox door kept falling off. I watched for a few seconds before walking over. "Need help?" I asked. She laughed and said, "I think I made it worse." That was the first time we talked. I fixed the loose screw, she thanked me, and before going inside, she said, "See you around." I didn't think much about it, but the next morning, I saw her again. She waved first. That small wave turned into small conversations. At first, just simple things. "Good morning," "Nice weather today," "How was work?" Normal questions, short answers. But slowly, the talks became longer. Instead of standing near the door, we started leaning against the fence. Instead of 2 minutes, it became 10, then 20. It became routine. Every evening around 6 p.m., she would sit on the small bench outside her house, and I would accidentally go outside too. Sometimes with a cup of coffee, sometimes pretending to take a phone call. She always noticed and smiled. We talked about everything: her favorite movies, my bad cooking skills, her dream of traveling to different cities, my plan to start a small business one day. She told me she loved quiet neighborhoods. I told her I never planned to stay long. She smiled and said, "Maybe you will." There was something about the way she said it, like she meant more. Weeks passed. We started walking together at night, just around the block. Nothing dramatic, no big romantic moments, just talking, laughing, sometimes sitting on the sidewalk doing nothing. One night, the streetlights flickered for a second. She looked at me and said, "You know what's strange? I feel like I've known you for years." I felt the same. It didn't feel new. It felt familiar, comfortable, like she had always been part of my routine. One evening, I finally told her, "I really like spending time with you." She looked down for a second, then smiled softly. "I was hoping you'd say that." After that, things felt different. Not official, but closer. We started texting, calling late at night, sending random pictures during the day, making small plans. Coffee on Saturday, movie night next week, maybe a short trip someday. It felt real. It felt simple. It felt right. I started thinking maybe I wouldn't move away after all. Maybe she was right. Maybe I would stay. Then one morning, her house looked different. The lights were off, the bench outside was gone, the small flower pot near her door had disappeared. No car in the driveway. I thought maybe she left early, maybe she had work. But that evening, she didn't come out at 6 p.m. I waited. 6:10, 6:20, nothing. The next day, still nothing. Her window stayed dark. The yard looked untouched, too clean, like no one had been there for a long time. On the third day, I walked up to her door, knocked, no answer. I knocked again, silence. I asked the neighbor next to her house, "Hey, do you know where she went?" They looked confused. "Who?" "The girl who lives here." They stared at me. No one lived in that house for months. I laughed nervously. "That's not funny." But they weren't joking. The house has been empty. It's for sale. I turned slowly toward the house. There was a sign in the yard, for sale. I was sure it wasn't there before. I stepped back slowly. My chest felt tight. I checked my phone. Our messages were gone. Her name disappeared. Her number didn't exist. No call history, no photos, no saved chats. Nothing. Like she never was there. But I still remembered everything. Her laugh, her voice, the way she tilted her head when she was thinking, the way she said, "Maybe you will." That evening, at exactly 6 p.m., I stood outside alone. The street felt quieter than usual. No footsteps, no soft laughter, no bench. I stared at the empty space where it used to be, and for a second, I felt like someone was sitting next to me, close enough that I almost turned to speak. But when I looked, there was no one there, just an empty house and a for sale sign moving gently in the wind.